pointed out, Ohio has been hit hard by failed Republican policies. As she indicated, Franklin County has lost over 19,000 jobs over the last 8 years. I see this every day as my husband works for the Workforce Investment Board, and he works trying to find jobs for those people that have lost them because of relocation and closures, such as the one as we see behind us. The Republicans in the Ohio House have stood idly by while this happened and have dug our economy deeper and deeper into a hole and placed a stranglehold on Ohio's middle class. It's going to take fierce leadership to dig us out. Working with leaders like Congresswoman Wasserman Shultz and Sharen Neuhardt in Washington and with Governor Strickland in Ohio, we will continue to turn the nation and Ohio's economy around. Job creation is a broad issue, and we need legislators in the State House committed to stepping up the challenge, to think big. For example, we have a tremendous resource in our manufacturing base here. We are second only to California in the ability to support manufacturing for renewable energy industry, solar, wind, and clean coal. We have not only the infrastructure, but the brain power. We need to keep both here in Ohio and grow this sector to create jobs. So when my son, who's a freshman at Ohio State, graduates, he will have a job here in Ohio. We must provide incentives for business to come and stay in Ohio. This not only enriches our economy, but also our communities, because it grows the alternative energy sector. It could have been done by Republicans years ago, but they were too afraid of the big utility companies. So Ohio's middle class continued to suffer until Governor Strickland stood in and stopped it. And now we have a policy that will lessen the burden of traditional fuels on Ohio's middle class. We must create a culture in the state that supports families and neighborhoods where they live. Work and play in continuing to ensure colleges to ensure that college is affordable. Currently, there is a freeze on college tuition. Republicans could have done that years ago, but it took Governor Strickland again to do it, and I will continue to support these efforts. This means addressing concerns like reform of our healthcare system. Currently, those who are permanently disabled and working, or those parents with children who are chronically ill, have access to health care. It could have been done by Republicans, but it wasn't. It took Governor Strickland to do this, and I will continue to support these efforts. Like pieces in a puzzle, addressing each of these issues creates a comprehensive picture of a strong economy. Good energy policy creates manufacturing jobs. A functional healthcare system keeps people healthy and able to work. Bringing down the cost of college tuition allows Ohio to be more competitive for graduating seniors and young people. We have serious goals here in Ohio. We need diligent leaders at all levels of government to ensure that we reach our goal. I'm bullish on Ohio, and I want to be there, alongside women like Sharen and Congresswoman Wasserman Shultz, to help lead us into a bright and promising future. Thank you.
I want to just add a couple of things. It's incredibly important that we elect forward-thinking leaders like Sharen Neuhardt and Nancy Garland. The Republicans have had an opportunity, as Nancy mentioned, over and over and over again, to stand up for working families, to be their voice, and to help try to address the economic plight that so many people in Ohio are struggling through. But they've turned a blind eye, and it's time to elect women like Sharen Neuhardt, like Nancy Garland, so that we can have women in Congress who understand what's going on in working families. So many women are heads of their own households. Women make the most healthcare decisions, the decisions about education. Women are the primary caregivers in so many households, and we've got to make sure that we send new lawmakers to Washington so that we can have women in the Congress who understand what it means to struggle as a family, understand what it means to go to the supermarket. Supermarkets like this one used to be, and pay almost $6 for a gallon of milk, almost $80 to fill up the gas tank of a minivan. That is real money. When it gets cold here in Ohio, the cost of heating your home is going to skyrocket this winter. We need women like Sharen Neuhardt, like Nancy Garland, who understand that making ends meet is tough, and that stop adopting policies in Washington that just help the wealthiest blue in this country. So that's why I'm here. I've come to Ohio to make sure that we can send Sharen Neuhardt to Washington, move this country in a new direction. We in the Democratic Party feel so excited about Sharen's chances. She has incredible momentum. She has the support fully of the Ohio Democratic Party, of the National Democratic Party, and I'm going to be proud to work with her after she wins on November 4th. Thank you very much.
Very much.
Sure, no problem.
Many thanks for attending.